My name is Shin, and I'm in charge of the Innovative Finance Service team of KST. And we are going to have a short session with the topic of digitalization of assets and its impact on CST business. Before we start, please understand that I limited the scope of this digitalization of assets only to the crypto assets on DLT. Crypto asset itself is not nothing more than the encrypted data, but with the DLT, it becomes our headache. Anyway, in recent years, KST has completed several POC projects regarding the DLT and the crypto assets. And it's a great pleasure for me to have a chance to share our experience with our CST friends. Page. Okay, when I received the discussion topic, digitalization of assets and its impact, two things came up to my mind. One is about the data flow, and the other one is about the network. The first one is about the threat we are facing with, and the second one is about the choice we might have in the future. So for the data flow, I think I must explain the case of Korea. KST has been adding the efficiency to the market by providing the centralized network services among the financial institutions, as you can see in the left picture. And that was possible by the fact that KST has the legal ledger, and also by the fact that we are the trusted third party that covers the security settlement. So the financial data flow in and flow out through KST. And we have been adding values to those financial transactions. It's been so simple, you know. The data flow means cash flow. However, with the DLT, there is no more straightforward transmission of data. Rather, there is a wave of data flow. Data sharing in DLT is based on broadcasting. So the sender and the receiver don't need to be clearly defined. This means that we, CSDs, are no longer a central data transmission in our financial market. Furthermore, in DLT, multiple ledgers are updated synchronously and have the same legal position. So this change of the data flow is a threat now we are all facing with. Okay, the second one is about the DLT network. During the G20 summit in 2018, our leaders agreed to regulate the crypto assets, and its purpose was to prevent the money laundering and the financing of terrorism. I believe this is something like a ground rule for CSDs and other financial institutions also. It means that anonymous count and suspicious transactions shouldn't be a part of our financial systems. This article 25 was announced because most crypto assets are designed to run on public ledger systems, especially those called coins can be traded anonymously, and any node can initiate the transaction only if the calculation is correct. So we can say that for now, the private or the permissioned ledger system is the only choice we can have if we are to design a DLT-based financial infrastructure. Okay, this is a conceptual design of KSD's latest POC project on DLT. This aims for a kind of hybrid platform that can support both the legacy and the token market. So the main purpose of this project was to support the whole life cycle of crowdfunding from its issuance to the corporate actions, including the matching and settlement in token forms. We implemented the smart contract-based matching and settlement services on distributed ledger and tested its performance up to 10 million transactions per 8 hours. It was designed to run 24 hours a day. Like this way, now it seems kind of technically possible for us to provide the DLT-based financial services to our financial market. However, in Korea, we don't have a regulation on a security token. So providing the conceptual model and showing its capability to the market is the best thing we can do at the moment. Okay, and this DLT has many advantages and also the disadvantages. So these are the DLT related issues I can think of. So even though we are trying to prepare for the future with a token-based settlement platform, there are some general issues regarding the DLT business model, even with the permissioned ledger. The first one is about the cost. DLT is quite expensive than our legacy systems, and the linked file system is not the best choice we can consider. And encryption needs decryption, and public key infrastructure is way too heavy for most of our business applications. And the second one is about the safety. We believe our data are encrypted safely with our private keys, but the problem is that anyone can participate as a node and download the whole data. Then maybe he or she can analyze and misuse it. So even though the encryption is good enough, we need to rethink about the sharing of our data in public ledger system. And it's about the network. Maintaining the lines among the nodes is an expensive job, and the DLT requires the full network connection in theory. Next issue is about the duplication. They say it's about distribution, but I think it's about duplication. Many business cases are tested and advertised with DLT. However, I don't really get the meaning of this duplication of data. It's not really distributed at all. It's being duplicated. 끝인가? Yeah. As a CSD, I believe the roles we have in each market must be quite different. However, regarding the DLT and crypto asset, I hope we can share the business use cases and face the change together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shin. That was a great presentation, and thank you for sharing the experience of KSD in digitalization. I have a question from the audience. Does KSD have an estimate of, can you hear me?
Could you speak again, please? Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
I
good.
can hear you. Yeah.
So the question from the audience, if you don't mind, does KSD have an estimate of percentage costs of a transaction given the issues identified in the DLT issue slide?
비용. We don't have a correct estimation about conversion from our legacy system to the DLT system. Maybe next year we are planning to introduce the market with the kind of recording only system. It sounds funny, but actually we are planning to provide the matching and settlement system with the DLT in the future. But for the beginning, maybe doing the market. If CSSD is planning to provide the market, then our participants might not be pleased with the so for the first step, we are planning to just provide the ledger system, which is distributed, I guess. Yeah. But the cost estimation is not done yet. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the very interesting information and sharing with us your experience. And so we hope to see you on our next event. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.